I don't normally do a sales day video on a Monday, and this is the reason why. This is what I have to ship out today. But I thought, as a special treat for reaching 2,000 subscribers, today I would do a jumbo-sized sales day. So get ready, because there's going to be a lot of sales. Yo, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in to the Dollar Box. We've got a special edition sales day video for you today, a jumbo-sized version. It's about 200, 250 cards here to ship out today. So a good amount of sales over the weekend. All right, our first order is a 10 card order for $21.40. And we've got a bunch of just base tops, Barry Sanders stuff, couple upper deck, and then some Ken Griffey Juniors mixed in there. So we've got this 91, I think, 91 tops Barry Sanders All-Star, 99 tops base, 90 tops base, 98 tops base, 91,000 yard rusher, a 91 upper deck, a 91 upper deck base, 95 tops, and then we've got a 97 Bowman Ken Griffey Jr. and a 96 Score Ken Griffey Jr. So nice sale, 10 cards, so 2 card savers to fit them in. And the postage rates did go up today, so instead of 87 cents, it'll be 88 cents to mail these out. Next order is a single card. It says 2015 Score Gold Patriots team with Brady on it, of course. This sold for $4.99. You can see here, these are the results of D top loading those 1,000 cards that I got at the card shop the other day. They're all stacked here. I will go through a decent chunk of them today with all these orders. Probably about half of one of these stacks here. They go quick. One of my regular Favre buyers placed an order for a few different cards. At this 2000 Absolute, which sold for, let's see, that one sold for $1.99. We have this President's Reserve, which sold for $2.99. The 2006 Playoff for $2.99. A 96 Pinnacle Mint for $1.49. The Live Wires $1.49 from 99 Upper Deck. And last but not least, a 98 Metal. This sold for $1.99. So I'll get all 6 of those out to this buyer. So this next one is a Steelers legend, Ben Roethlisberger. This is the Purple Wave from the 23 Prism Draft, and this is what I got out of my big 30 cent, 25 cent, 30 cent top-loaded parallel card buy at the Green Bay show. Anyway, I sold this for $4. One of those random cards that hit the algorithm, so I've sold a bunch recently, is this 2021 playoff base card of Josh Allen. And this sold for $2.99. Another card that I bought on that deal in Green Bay is this light blue CD Lamb Prism parallel, and I sold this one also for $4. Picked up a couple of these 2017 Donruss Jim Brown base cards out of a dime box at the Herd card show that we were just at, and I sold this one for $1.99. Brett Favre base cards continue to be a hot seller for me. Here's a 2008 SP Authentics hobby version, so it's got the foil on it, and that sold for $1.75. I ran into some second-year breed stuff in a quarter box at a recent show. I don't even remember which one it was at, to be honest with you. But I picked them up, and they've been selling pretty well, actually. And I just sold this Donruss Classics for $2.25. He's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's won a Super Bowl. There's no reason to think his cards won't hold any value. This next order is one that I absolutely love because I don't see them that often, and a lot of times I'll buy these cards and I think, gosh, am I ever going to sell these? Am I going to have to sit on them? And lo and behold, they do end up selling over time. But um, defensive players are a tough sell, as everyone knows. This guy is an exception to that rule, so I always buy them if I can get them cheap enough, which you generally can get them pretty cheap. But anyway, it's a 10 card Lawrence Taylor order. So I've got a 91 score, a 92 skybox, a 93 collector's edge, 91 upper deck, this cool LT art card. It's a checklist, 93 select, 93 Bowman foil, 93 upper deck, a 2005 Topps Chrome, which I just got at the Green Bay show, 91 Fleer Ultra, and a 91, I believe, yep, 91 upper deck. So all lower end common base stuff. I'm sure I don't have more than 2 to 5 cents a piece on most of these cards, and I got $15.75 for them. So we've got our first non-sport sale here. I've got a couple of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back letter sticker cards. So I've got this W and U. It's got Luke on the U, and then all the Chewbacca, Leia, Han, and yeah, Lando. And then this E and O one. So we've got Luke on both of those. And those sold for $2.99 each. This next order is a pack pulled card from earlier in the season from Score. This Zay Flowers rookie. I got $2.99. Sold another one of the CJ Stroud rookies. I had bought a stack of 11 of these for a little under $1 a piece at the previous show at the Herd Show, and I sold this Phoenix for $5. I think CJ Stroud is going to be the off-season big chase. Everybody's going to want cards. They're going to want them for the National in the summer before the season starts. So it wouldn't be a bad time to pick up a bunch of these now that they've lost and they're out of the playoffs. This one's a Greg Maddux insert. I can't remember where I got this, but I think I paid less than a quarter for it. It might have been out of a dime box. Sold this for $2.50. It's kind of cool. It looks like an Etch-a-Sketch drawing of him. I don't know. I like these. I like this kind of stuff. So obviously someone else does too, since it's old. Next is a sale of 3 classics cards of Brett Favre. So we've got 94 classics here. We've got 95 classic experience. And then we've got 94 classic experience as well. And those sold for, one sold for $1.29, the other two sold for $2.78. Of course, I have some Jeter sales. I've got this 99 Upper Deck MVP. What is this one called? Super Tools. Insert for $7.99. Nice sale there. This next order is kind of an interesting mix. It's 5 cards for $15.95 total. I got an 86 Bernie Kosar, 2050 Tom Brady top 60 rankings, I think, number 3 for, is that passing? I think it's for passing yards. 96 tops Brett Favre base. 2021 score, Tom Brady in the snow there. And a 2008 Stadium Club Peyton Manning. I found this one in the quarter box at the Herd Show. It's this pretty cool Walter Payton Sweetness insert card from the Ted Williams Roger Staubach set in '94. Didn't know much about it. Didn't really know what it was worth. It's Walter Payton. I knew I could do better than a quarter. It's a really cool picture. I like kind of the canvas material to it. It's a little bit lesser known set, which some people would say, don't buy it, only buy the Prism or whatever. I like this kind of stuff. This is the sort of stuff when collectors are looking, they're going, well, I have all the Prism cards, so this one's cool. I don't have it. I would love to pick that up. And it sold pretty much instantly, and I got $6 for it. Here's another one out of those quarter boxes, an Alfonso Soriano Topps Gold Label rookie card. Now, he played for the Yankees. He was a rookie with the Yankees, so that matters. He was a heck of a good player for a few years. He went to the Cubs, which was my team, so that's how I remember him. And the set is very popular. So it's easily a good pickup for 25 cents on a rookie card. And this sold for $4.99. Another prime reason to list your base cards. I sold this Dak Prescott 2022 Elite for $2.99. Nothing special about it. Easy to pull out of packs, and I got $3 for it. Again, another basic base card, and it caught the algorithm because I've sold a bunch of these lately. It's just a 21 optic Lamar Jackson base, $2.99. Another one of my regular Favre buyers bought this 2007 Playoff Absolute, the hobby version, so it's nice and shiny, and I got $2.50. Another one that I really like, this is a 2022 Topps Archives with Ricky Henderson. Got $2.50 for it. Sold a couple cards from one of my favorite all-time sets, 55 Bowman. I got this Zolly Toth and this Jug Gerard, Earl Jug Gerard. Pretty cool. Sold both of those for $6.25. Sold one of the Hollywood Stars cards, this Julie London card from She Sang Crimea River. Anyway, sold for $1.89. Some slim margins on this one. I sold a 97 Skybox Impact for $1.39. In another case of, I don't know why everybody's buying this card right now, but this 2021 Mosaic Brady card number 281. He has like 4 or 5 base cards in the set. The other ones aren't selling, but I've sold a ton of these. In fact, I have like 2 or 3 more to ship just in today's orders. So I don't know. That algorithm is pushing it, and it's getting the sales. Anyway, I got $2.99 for it. This buyer bought a ton of stuff for me under my last coupon. Came back and bought 4 cards again. This is a 2000 Fleer Tradition Junior Sale Throwbacks card for $1.89. This Supremacy Randy Moss insert for $2.50. And then a Jeter card, it's UD All Pro, and a gold Stat Smasher Deion Sanders, and those he paid $6.34 for. So the total order comes out to $8.20, about $10.75, somewhere around there. So pretty good order. Sold a couple of these multiple team sticker cards. Got this one with the Tigers, Indians, Brewers, and Royals, and this one with Dodgers, Expos, Phillies, and Mets. And those sold for $1.99 each. This card has been particularly hot lately. Good thing I have 37 of them left. This is that Strongbox. Where is this from? Scoreboard, I believe, where it's got his fake gold signature on the bottom. Put a big stack of these really cheap a long time ago, and they've been selling just fine at $5 a piece. Reached into some of my Favre boxes and listed some stuff I had sitting around for a while. I sold this 99 Bowman Chrome Refractor for $18. Just love 90s inserts, baseball, football, basketball, it doesn't matter. And I picked this one up not too long ago. I got a really good deal on it, and it's this 2001 Fleer, was this Game Time? Fleer Ultra, excuse me, insert, which they always had great inserts. But it's this really cool packaging with kind of the album coming out, CD, whatever it was. Kind of a list of fake songs from the player. So it's got Taking Care of Business and Rips Rhapsody. I mean, they're not real songs, of course. It's just sort of trying to describe the player's play. Awesome stuff. Anyway, this one sold for $4.99. Next is a 5-card sale for $23.95. This Gold Standard Rogers on my big base card Roger buy. Sold a Jordan Love rookie. This is from Player of the Day. Bought a stack of Jordan Love rookies before the season. That turned out to be a smart idea. 2010 score, Tom Brady. And the 04, I think, yeah, 04 SP Authentic Jeter. And again, another card that's hit the algorithm. I've had a bunch of these for a while and they haven't sold. Now I sold a bunch. You'll see them. I'll have a couple more of these in this stack. Anyway, this is a 2014 Bowman Tom Brady. A nice little Favre parallel here, 96 Summit. This is the silver foil version. And that sold for $3.50. Few different turtle stickers orders in this pile here. This one is a single order for a Michelangelo sticker for $3.99. Got this one out of a pack, so that's pretty cool. This laser Ahmad Gardner, he's been my pull for 2022 rookies. Parallels and short prints and all that, it's almost always Ahmad that I pull. Anyway, I sold it for $5. Sold yet another Brett Favre base card, another one that I've been selling a bunch of lately. This is a 2008 Upper Deck Icons, and I sold it for $1.99. Got this one in a random lot of a bunch of vintage football stuff, so pretty cheap, and sold for $2.99. It's this Fleer 1982 Fleer in action cards or whatever, but it's got Joe Theismann on it. You can see Joe Theismann at the sticks there. $2.99, not a bad sale. So a 1972 Topps Arrow Man, and I got $2.40. Another Favre Archives card I just randomly listed, this 99 Topps Chrome Refractor, and I got $18 for this one as well. Sold a music card, this Pro Set Superstars The Cult. It's the one that sold, and I got $1.99. Sold another Jeter card. This is the 2001 Fleer Futures Derek Jeter Characteristics die cut with the cool Chinese writing and stuff on it. I got $6 for that one. Really happy to see this sale. This is a bunch of Lion King cards. Sold 15 cards for $2.99, and they're just base cards. A lot of times when I get non-sport stuff, I'll get a stack of base cards, not enough for like a whole set or of a set that really sells well. And so I just kind of throw them out in lots, and these have sat here for probably a good year or so. So I'm glad at least I got my full asking price, $3 for them. I'll send them in 2 card savers for 88 cents. So we'll make some money on them at least. Once in a while, you gotta throw a good customer of yours a solid deal. I had a customer who buys Gremlin stuff. He needed 2 sticker cards to finish out his set. I had them both, and he offered me $2.50 for both of them, and I took it. So he's really excited to get this and to finish his set. And I'm excited that I could help him out with it. Super happy for the Lions fans out there. They made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. And I sold this Jason Hanson kicker, legendary kicker, rookie card for $2.99. Got some more of my non-sport promos listed this past weekend, and one of my regular non-sport buyers came in right away and scooped up this Friday the 13th promo card. It's actually very common. There's a ton of them for sale on eBay. In fact, I think somebody had a stack of like 20 or 50 of them. You could buy pretty cheap. Maybe I'll pick them up. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I got $3 for this one. Sold another Jeter card. This is 2007 Bowman Heritage base, and I got $4 for that. Christian McCaffrey, of course, is really hot right now, and I've been buying his stuff up all season long. And I bought a big, almost an entire rainbow of these cards, other than the low numbered stuff, of course. But anyway, this pink Pulsar Christian McCaffrey Crusade card, and I got $3.50. I got a Kirby Puckett sale. I sold this Provisions card. I bought a huge lot of Kirby Puckett stuff really cheap, like $5 for a couple hundred cards, like I've done with football players. But there was a good stack of these in there, like 8 or 9 of them, so happy about that. This one sold for $3. At the National, I did run into a dealer who had a bunch of non-sports stuff that he was selling individually, and I picked up a big stack of these 1978 Superman foil sticker cards. I got them really cheap, like less than 50 cents a piece, so I was really happy about that. I sold this one for $14.99. Lamar is also hot right now, being the front runner for MVP. I don't have a ton of Lamar stuff. I don't know why, but when I find really good deals on it, I do pick it up. And I got this Lamar hollow, silver hollow, for, I think it was part of my 30-cent deal, which is crazy. I got $7 for it. So a 1966 Philadelphia Gum Company card of Tucker Frederickson for $2.30. It's not very well centered. It's got some damage and stuff, so happy to get $2.30 for it. Sold 3 Mickey Mantle cards to a buyer. Got this, is this Bowman Heritage, I think? Topps Heritage. 2006 Topps Heritage. Got $4.99 for that one. A 2006 Topps, got $4.99 for that one. And this '07 Topps, I got $4 for that one. So essentially $14 for the 3 cards. Got a 4 Shaq card order. 2 of these, again, this hit an algorithm because I had like 4 of these and I sold the other 2 already. Now these 2 sold at one time. These are $95.96 for Ultra just base. And then these 2 Ultra Power inserts. I sold 2 of those. And I got, so 2 of those. I got $9 for those 4 cards. All right, we're getting there. Thanks everybody for sticking with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think someone else will enjoy it, please share it. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of any future videos. Back to the sales. All right, so this one I want to talk about a little bit. I sold 2 1972 cards. I've got this Jim Butler and Zeke Moore. But what's interesting about these is that they're very miscut. You can see most of the name is missing on Zeke's card, and some of the information on the next card is on the bottom there. And then Jim Butler, kind of see the same thing, some card on the bottom, name cut off, the back is way off. Back is way miscut on this one too. And talked to Charlie about this, and I said miscut cards sell. I like it when I get miscut cards, and he was buying some and listing some and not selling any. And I have 3 that I just sold this weekend. And I think it has mainly to do with vintage. I think the vintage stuff sells better. It kind of, everything was printed the same back in the day. There were no parallels, inserts, anything like that. This was sort of the, oh, this is different than the normal cards, and I think that's why there's buyers for them. But anyway, I sold these 2 miscut common cards, $4.50. All right, I'm not sure what motivates somebody to buy one random base card, but I sold a 2006 Topps Brett Favre card for $1.49. Here's a card I bought out of my card shop 50-cent boxes back when they were still 50 cents. I bought this Patrick Ewing, what is this from? Diamond Vision card, Upper Deck Diamond Vision, and I sold it for $4. Here's another 2014 Bowman Tom Brady base, and I got $3.99 for it. Here's an example of the change in value since the pandemic hit. Every first year Prism card skyrocketed for some reason. Everybody thought having first year Prism cards was going to matter, and they did for a little while. But I got this Drew Brees first year Prism 2012 for probably 50 cents, I'm guessing, something like that. I would have got it out of a box. Definitely no more than $1. Sold it for $4.50. I know at the peak these were going for like $10 to $12. Granted, he was still playing then too, so there's a little bit more attention on it, but they're definitely not that anymore. $4.50, pretty good return. And here is by far my favorite sale of the day. It's a Yo MTV Raps Update Series Beastie Boys rookie card. It's two different cards in the set. This is the one most considered to be their rookie card, which is funny because the other one was actually released earlier. This is card number 102. The other card is 101. I think it speaks volumes of who they were, especially at that time. So such a great card. I got $23 for it. It's my last one, so I got to pick some more up. Here's another example of a miscut sale. This is a 1978 John Matuzak. You can see again, top to bottom there, it's cut off a chunk of his name. Start of the card for the next player is there. Same here. You can see on the bottom there, the start of the next card. And I got $2.50 for that. So when you buy vintage lots, they can come in all kinds of condition unless you're buying something upgraded or stated to be in better condition. So anyway, I've sold this 1955 Bowman Ralph Guglielmi, I believe is how you pronounce it. It is a rookie card for him, but it's clearly trimmed. Look at the top and the bottom. You can see on the top there, it's got kind of some cut marks. On the bottom here, part of the white is missing on one side. And then, of course, on the back, it was mounted to a notebook or a picture book or something to that effect. But I sold it for $2.99. And it would not be a sales day video without a Sports Illustrated for Kids sale. I do have a couple more down the pipe here, but this is the first one. This is Bernard Lagat. He's a runner, marathon runner. This is from 2007, and it sold for $2.59. Started listing some of the cards I got out of the top loads there from the local card shop, and you never know what's going to sell. And I sold one already, and I've never heard of this guy before, but it sold. It's a 98 Bowman Chrome, and his name is Donovan Darius. It's a rookie card. Almost all the cards in those left in that box were rookie cards. That's the good news. But they're all names that, I shouldn't say all, but most of them are names that are not very common. But I sold this one for $1.50. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot. I'll probably only get about 50 cents out of this. But remember, I only paid 2 cents per card, so I covered essentially 25 cards of purchase with this one sale. Here's another one of those base Mosaic Brady's. And this one sold also for $2.99. 1977 Topps is one of my most popular vintage year sales. Commons, semi-stars, it doesn't matter, they sell. And I had a buyer buy 5 different cards here from 1977. So the first one is Harold Carmichael, and he bought that one in a pair with this Harvey Martin for $5. And then Steve bought a Joe Theismann for $4. So we're up to 9 there. And then a Steve Brotkowski for $2.50. So that's $11.50, and then a Ray Rhodes for $2.50. So that's what, $14. I sold all 5 of those for. Another Sports Illustrated for Kids sale, and ironically enough, another runner. This is Carissa Schweitzer, who's a sprinter, I believe, distance runner from Missouri. And that sold for $2.25. Sold a My Little Pony sticker. I picked these up at the National, and I threw them in the box because basically it was fill a box for $40 or a two-ray box for $80 on non-sports, which is a heck of a deal. Ends up being like 8 cents a card. But I picked up some of these stickers because they're like razor thin. So I'm like, these are essentially going to be free if I pack them in the box. So I did, and I sell them. They do sell. This one is called This Is Not Happening Right Now. It's got some ponies on there. And that's all for $1.89. For those of you who don't know, the 1993 Prism Ren and Stimpy set actually comes in 3 different designs. So you've got here the circular prisms. You can see them kind of dizzying there. And then you have this splatter effect. And then there's also like a laser. So think of laser like the Panini cards. There's also a sticker version, which has kind of like a Starfield background on it. Anyway, I had a buyer who needed these 2 patterns of this card, and he paid $2.50 for one and $2.99 for the other. Got another Derek Jeter sale, a 1997 Topps Gallery base card for $4. Sold an original Prism card, a Pacific Prism card of Lawrence Taylor, and I got $4.99. Sold a 1992 base Fleer Ultra Emmett Smith for $1.99. Sold a Catwoman promo card with Holly Berry on it, so you can't go wrong there, for $3.99. There's like 4 or 5 different promo cards for this movie, and I saw most of them listed for sale, except this one. So I don't know if this one was harder to get or what. It's the Inkworks promo, so it's got the P and then the little Inkworks logo on it. So I don't know if they made less of them or what, but anyway, I was happy to get $3.99. Another Jeter sale. This one's also been hot on the algorithm here, this UD. So I one earlier that I had to ship out, and this sold for $2.99. I got a big pile of these in one of my bulk orders, so happy to see them go. CD Lamb had a pretty great season, so I've been buying more of him as I see parallels, inserts, more rare stuff. Not a lot of base, but outside of that. And I did pick up this purple wave prism out of the 30-cent deal that I got in Green Bay, and I sold this one for $4.99. Sold a 1967 Philadelphia gum Rudy Bukic for $4.99. Sold a couple Empire Strikes Back base cards. This Han with the Stormtrooper here, getting ready for the Carbonite, and then this Lobot card. I accepted $1 a piece on them, so 2 to ship both of them out, so I'll definitely make some good money on them. And I have like 5 or 6 almost complete sets that I need to list yet, plus a decent chunk of the one that I originally bought maybe 2 years ago or so. I got them really cheap, so I'm happy to let some sit aside, and then as the other stuff sells out, I'll start listing some of the other sets. I did list all the stickers and the more valuable, more rare stuff right away, but just the common base cards, non-Boba Fett cards, I will wait to list once I have more holes from the set that I did list. Another good old standby, a strong box, far for $4.99. Got a Joe Montana 1993 Topps base card for $2.99. One of the cards I got out of the quarter boxes at the first dealer I saw in Green Bay was a bunch of Donruss inserts from 2020, and I picked up this Roger Staubach Retro Series card, and it sold for $3.99. Another Sports Illustrated for Kids card. This one's a little unusual. It's a tall boy. It's Bart Starr card from Super Bowl. So there was like a bunch of celebrating a bunch of different champions. This one is his, and I got $6 for it. One of the basketball subsets or inserts I've always liked is the Slam magazine ones, and I found 3 of these Shaquille O'Neal cards in a dime box, so I bought all 3 of them. I sold one. This one sold for $3.99. I love Donruss inserts. I think they're underrated. Obviously, everyone talks about the downtowns and the case hit, but even just these Elite series with the nice shine to them, they're really cool designs. They're timeless. Donruss has been around forever. Pick this stuff up all the time, even for not huge name players. This is Derrick Henry. It sold for $2.99. Probably paid less than a quarter for it. Been buying more Randall Cunningham as I sell more of him as well. And I sold this Legends Legacy card for $1.99. And then, in case you missed it the other couple of times, I sold another one of those Mosaic Brady base for $2.99. I love the Spellbound inserts. It's not very often you see the older ones. This is a 2005 Zenith. Eli, I like the foil on it, kind of the exploding foil, Dufex foil. It's the letter L, of course. And that's all for $4.99. Picked up a few trading card day soccer cards, what was left over after Charlie was in the box. But I did get a Messi and I got a Vinny Jr. and they both sold for $8.98. They cost me 10 cents. Peyton Manning stuff has picked up in sales for me, and I just sold this 2022 Prism base for $2.50. Another 2014 Bowman Tom Brady sold for $3.50. Had a buyer buy a full set of Turtles stickers, character stickers, for $18.96 for 4 of them. You got, of course, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. I got a 7-card Bills sale here. Got this James Cook Prestige Extra Points. Pulled this out of a pack. Jim Kelly Masters, the foil version. Got that out of the 10-cent box. Peerless Price Sports Illustrated for Kids in one of my lots. 77 Tops Joe Ferguson. And I don't know where I got this one, but this Jim Kelly hologram. And this is out of Skybox. And last but not least, one of each of the Little Bills sticker cards. And I got $17.93 for those. Got a 5-card Pac-Man sticker sale here. And some of them are the blue back and some are the black back, which are a little more, a little less common. I think there's another one. Oh, here's the other one. And that's another black back. And those 5 sold for $14.95. Got a nice 5-card eclectic sale here. Got an Aaron Jones 2017 Donruss base. A 95? Is this 95? 1997, sorry. Fleer Orlando Pace rookie. Like a rookie sensations one. Oh, prospects card. And a 1989 Fleer Ricky Henderson Superstar card out of Fleer. Yeah, Fleer. Then I got the Topps Gold Foil 2002 highlight reel, and then just the base version, not the foil, opening season highlight. And those all sold for $13.95. All right, we're down to our last few. This next one is a black Aaron Rodgers, again out of the giant Aaron Rodgers lot that I bought that continues to pay dividends. And this one sold for $2.99. Sold another 96 Stadium Club Barry Sanders base with I call it the shooting star card. It's kind of like a season highlights, numbers, whatever thing. Anyway, $2.99 for this one. Bowman Chrome Ute continues to be one of my favorite products that comes out every year. It's one of the only ones I actually buy a hobby box of. And I sold a Cade McNamara from 2022, his first Bowman Chrome card, for $1.99. I probably should have increased the price on this in recent times, but I didn't. So buyer got a good buy, and hey, I got some money back out of my hobby box. All right, and our very last sale in this marathon Monday sales day, this is what I go through every Monday, is this 2017 Leaf Draft Christian McCaffrey rookie draft card. Picked up a bunch of McCaffrey cheap rookie cards earlier this year. Sold this one for $4.99, so good sale there. Thanks again so much for watching, sticking around. Hope you liked the video. Let me know what your favorite card is that sold. Put a comment down below. Also, don't forget on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is the live with Charlie and Stu. You don't want to miss it. That's a good time, good chat, and your chance to speak out. So don't miss that. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.